My name is Jess Ader-Ferretti, and I am the creator and host of Shit Moms Won't Say.
The Queer Voices Project is comprised of 11 queer identifying singers. And through the month of June, for Pride, we're going to release 9 videos total, so 2 per week. So Tuesdays and Saturdays, we're going to release performances by each of these artists in partnership with the It Gets Better Project. So what we did was we asked these singers to pick songs that were representative in some way of their queer journey. So whether it's, where they were, where they are, where they want to be able to tell their story through music. The It Gets Better Project is one of my favorite not-for-profits, one of my favorite charities of all time. And I was introduced to them probably about 5 years ago. And I remember thinking, like, this is it, like this is the thing. And it's because their messaging is so simple. It's literally like, hey, LGBTQIA+++ youth, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel now, hang on, because it gets better. And I just, it was like the type of thing that when I heard it, it was, I wish I had it when I was younger. I wish I had that type of wording when I was younger. And I'm pretty comforted knowing like this exists now for the next generation. And I think that's really, really great. On top of that, their mechanism for driving this message forward is through storytelling. So they engage queer professionals, queer performers, people who are just a little bit more tenured in their queer journey to tell their stories, to share with queer youth, again, to pass that like, hey, this is just going to keep getting better, hang in there. And yeah, we're really, really excited to partner with someone with such a clear message and such an important message. I started Shit Moms Won't Say less than a year ago, which is like insane, insane to think. I started it in my backyard with my mom friends. And I started it for a lot of reasons, one of which is definitely like moms are generally sort of mean to each other. The bigger reason, though, is that theaters are closed, or were closed at the time, and this creative outlet that I'd had for almost 30 years was just gone, like wiped off the face of the planet for the moment. And I needed to focus my creative energy into something, because that's how I thrive as a human. And now the theaters are reopening, and we're able to marry these two really important pieces of the puzzle, Shit Moms Won't Say and theater. It's so far beyond anything I could have imagined, and then to have my friends involved with this, people I've been performing with for over 20 years, like it's amazing. And these are just some of the most beautiful, beautiful performers out there. And then sort of the last piece of that puzzle, like being the person who sits at the helm of like Shit Moms Won't Say, the person who's responsible for where it's going, to feel like we have strong enough and big enough legs under us to make some type of impact by doing this type of project is, it's beyond, this is, again, it started in my backyard, and here we are.
The production team on this, it's made up of 3 people who, they're so special and they're so incredible that they jumped all over this like immediately. And I wish everybody in their life had the opportunity to feel what that feels like, to have your friends just get behind you and like not question you, just say like, hey, I see your vision and I want to be on board, and taking something that's in your head and making it consumable for other people. So we have Matt Surico, who is an old friend of mine. He's just like, he's a musical genius. The guy is so bright and he's so talented, and he's music directing this whole project. We have Peterson, who is also an incredible performer. He's not performing because he's not gay. And he is doing all of the videography and all of the sound. And Bobby's really the person who is, taking what's in my head and putting it on a screen. And to have a friend that's able to do that it's incredible. And then last but not least is my right hand gal, my chickie, Christine Boehm. And she's the type of person who, she's able to create something from like literally nothing. Like I can say to Christine, like, I'm thinking of this thing, and then all of a sudden like it becomes a thing, because she's so good at just like building and understanding what something's supposed to look like. And she's the type of person that, like, if you took all of the good people and like the good qualities in the world and made one person, like that would be Christine. And it's so special to have her part of this and to have all of them part of it. And it's an honor. I'm really, really humbled by them.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt Surico and I'm the music director for the Queer Voices project for Shit Moms Won't Say. We're super excited to be partnered with the It Gets Better project. As a musician who works with youth all of the time, I'm super excited that we get to bring the message of it gets better through music in this project.
Hi guys, I'm Bobby Peterson, and I'm so excited that the lovely Jess Ader-Ferretti has asked me to do video and sound for the Queer Voices project. It's been over a year since we've been able to get together and collaborate on a project like this, so it's really exciting to work with all of my peers and fellow actors again. And this project's extra exciting because we're also working with the It Gets Better project, which is going to help really give an extra voice to the LGBTQ community through the power of music.
Hi, my name is Boehm and I'm an assistant content creator at Shit Moms Won't Say. I'm so excited to be involved in this fantastic opportunity that Jess has organized, connecting Shit Moms Won't Say, a platform that globally connects mothers and parents of all types and varieties to It Gets Better, an organization very near and dear to my heart that has a mission surrounded on uplifting, empowering, amplifying, and connecting LGBTQIA plus voices. And I can think of no two better platforms to connect and no better person to bridge those two platforms than Jess. Jess is a very dear mentor to me, as well as a person who I look up to quite a great deal. And she consistently proves that there are no obstacles that are too big for her to overcome or take on, and she's somebody who I think is the perfect person for young queer voices to look up to. It is a joy to be able to work with her and a gift to be able to work with all of the wonderful performers scheduled to be showcased this coming June.
Tune in to the Queer Voices project every Tuesday and Saturday through the month of June. We will also start collecting donations for the It Gets Better project on June 1st. If you are able to, please, please, please consider donating. They are putting out the type of content and the type of messaging that queer youth needs to hear more than ever. And thank you so much for always tuning in, and please continue to tune in to Shit Moms Won't Say every Monday night at 8. We have some incredible guests coming up and I can't wait to share them with you.
Gayer than Christmas?
Let's do testing, swig of a Coke.
I'm so awkward. Just leave me in the pit.
Fuck me! What did I say last time? I remember.
I am so excited to be involved with this projection.
Does this look weird? I don't know. Now I'm like worried about how I'm sitting.
Fuck me. God, why can't I just have a post-it fall down and...
I'm trying to remember what I was supposed to say. Oh, this is so awkward.
You're not supposed to say anything, just fucking talk.
I don't know why I'm so terrible at this.
That's so nice.